Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Coming out aggressively. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew to take the top off the defense. That time they could.
And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gonna let it fly. He's got it inside the 30. And he cruises his way to the house. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just...
He might have gotten way too greedy there, held it too long, and couldn't throw it away to avoid the loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside the... He's going to let it go. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep. Don't give up those big plays. Make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play.
That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. That's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense... Back to pass, it's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to take off. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Seminoles... He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense now working in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Five on his way. And he was off to the races. Up at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Headed to the end zone. The Seminoles enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. The Seminoles are threatening on 1st and goal. Pressure coming. And he gets it into the end. He sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding him the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Now sliding to his left. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. Kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week run.
He uncorks one deep. Can't hook up on the long. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better...
Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pulls it in, it's Davis. Looking for room at the 40. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He turns it loose to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it inside the 15. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
And lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. To the air, it's Daniels. Looking for space to the left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Noles!
has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running. 3. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. On the run, still looking. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him!
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
The Seminoles are rolling down the field. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Looking for a big play. Makes a catch at the 15. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense.
And he runs it in. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Second down, he'll throw it. On the move to his left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw. Steps away. And he'll race it to the house. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Touchdown, Florida State! To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Looking downfield on first down. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Wasting no time taking a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's stopped. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Seminoles! If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it down the left. Off and running. And he'll take it to the house. Wants to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed to few. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he drops to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's got it inside the 35. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Absolute shame. Missed. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking for a deep man. Catch in stride inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. And he'll step into the end zone. This offense starts deep in a hole. To the air on first down. He unleashes a long one. Brings it in down the left side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. He'll take another shot here. It's complete. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Reese.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking... there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal at the 1. And we have breaking news. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab down the left side. And this is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative... the final home game of any college. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot right away. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Buying some time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll start this drive going to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is collected at the... Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left.
He's looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Daniels. He's moving out of the pocket. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything with that's about.
But you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's caught inside the 25. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll try to do it himself. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gets some yardage and gets down.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking he might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass, nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the 1st. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Touchdown, Seminoles! Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. catch in the middle. It's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds a man in the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Big fella moving. Touch. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Going over the top. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he rolls into that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the grab deep. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long...
Big guy tries to barrel in. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted to stop the threat. Nice pickup on the return. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on 1st down. He's going for the big play. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like... Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Throws for the tight end. It's complete.
Oh, that is a rope for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you, think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's. Wenke, Winston.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Grabs it inside the 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on second down. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On his feet. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Rushes on him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To throw, it's Daniels. Skips away from pressure. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first. Scores on the sneak. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Seminoles have it with a first and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touch. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He throws one to the left. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Throwing on the run. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And you get that.
Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it inside the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play in there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown. No. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. With the catch, it's Davis. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots.
And he's loose and he'll... Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. He's going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Scrambling away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he waltzes in for the score. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Noles trying to cash it in on first and goal. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll finish the run. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads it left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeps looking downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Seminoles will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Cradles it at the 35. Working his way on the... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I think he... Good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on first down. Plucks it out of the air. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Florida State.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And the field... Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Daniels. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll drag him down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays. Guys delivered. Sunshine State, a hotbed of passion. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot. And he bats it away and falls incomplete. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for. Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way. And a big return after. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Going right to work up top. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Pulled down at the 40. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Bringing the heat. And he'll the sticks on second down. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they get the takeaway and prevent points. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And he runs it in for the... They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, no! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And you race it to the house. To the air, it's Daniels. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. He's past the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It was vitriolic, it was intense, and it went to the Seminoles as Florida State will dine on Gator after winning in this rivalry matchup. That will put...
division of the ACC, it all comes... To the air, it's Daniels. First play taking a deep shot. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's wrapped up after a solid return.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick, on the looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he gets it. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot right down the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. A situation any offense hopes never to face. Third and long, back inside their own 5-yard line. The defense could be aggressive. The offense has to play it very careful here and avoid a mistake. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They try to sneak it for the first. He did not. Play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to throw. It's Daniels. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown. Looking at throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking deep down the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into it. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's picked for a third time tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Gets rid of it on the move. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the man deep on the right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he'll be taken down, but after it. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you'll see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away. Nice play.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. We'll head with a 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Noles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And now on comes the field goal unit for what would be an extremely low percentage try at best. And that's why you don't see field goal attempts that long very often. After the miss, it's still a one-possession game. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Aggressive call on the opening play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive. Take some shots downfield.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it? An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's looking deep again. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And the Noahs will have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Finding space at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country.
Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to scramble now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Knocks that one right down the middle. To throw, it's Daniels. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Davis. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. And he'll let out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Getting set. Your second down. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They finally get him down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Their championship dreams not